Hello and welcome to another step-by-step how to tie tutorial video. This is the X Caddis. This is the letter X out of my A to Z fly tying series. This is out of my Norwegian fly tying book. This has been a lot of fun to work out of. Be sure to check out that playlist. Start things off, this fly is tied on a size 20 Firehole stick number 419. This is a dry fly barbless hook. We are using a 14-aught black thread. The tail material consists of a rust Shuck yarn by Fly Tier's Dungeon. The body is a dubbed on Zelon dubbing, Glossasoma black, and Pheasant tail, doing a little bicolored body. Traditionally tied with elk's hair, I am substituting that in with deer hair. I really like the way these colors work together. So let's go ahead and remove our sample and secure our hook to our vise. And like all good flies, this will begin with a single wrap of thread. Start that right behind the eye of the hook. A couple tight locking wraps. And we'll trim off that tag end. Now the shuck yarn I am tying in, I did go ahead and thin it out just a little bit because this is a size 20. And we'll secure that to the shank of the hook, taking the tail all the way to the bend of the hook. And we'll bring our thread forward just a little bit. Trim our tail about 1 hook's length. We'll trim off our waist up front. Now we can prepare to dub our body. A little touch of wax. And once again, I'm doing a bicolored body, and I'm doing a little touch of black to the rear. It's way too much. Just a little touch. Remember, folks, when we do our dubbing, less is typically more. And then we'll add a little touch of the pheasant tail. Kind of complement that rust colored. Alright, we'll tighten this down to the thread, make our dubbing noodle. And we'll take our thread to the rear. Once our dubbing starts to make contact with the shank of the hook, we'll build up that small little black section, and then we can transition to this this pheasant section. We get a little color variation in there. Next, we're going to trim out our deer hair. I'm just going to grab a small clump. And always trim your hair nice and close to the hide. That way you get this nice little cool thing, and it's more effective, efficient that way. Alright, so like always, we're going to clean out our deer hair nice and good. You can never have too clean a hair to work with. So we're going to take our little brush, we'll brush that out a little bit. And let's go ahead and run this through our hair stacker. We'll put this in tips down. And give this a few stacks, line up the tips. And then we'll carefully remove it out of the stacker. And sometimes if there's one or two that get flipped around, that's your opportunity to grab it. So let's go ahead and line up our wing. And take it the full length just to the tip of that tail. Give my thread some counterclockwise spins. And each wrap I'm going to lock this down just a little bit tighter. Really want to get this butt section to really flare out. Once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to fold everything back. I'm going to take some wraps underneath to bump that out a little bit. And I'm going to come in with my straw. This is my little helper straw. We can slide that through to hold all that back while we come in with our 1, 2, 3 whip. Finish. 1, 2, 3. Secure our thread down and trim close to the hook. At this point we can remove our little helper straw, fold all the butt sections back forward, clean up our wing. We'll give this its final trim at an angle to give us our little puff up front. And I like to just come in with my scissors, just kind of spread that out and around. So there you have it, folks. That is a Caddis tied on a size 20 with a bicolored body. Thank you for watching. Happy tying, and with this one, tight lines.